Okay, exciting turn in circuitry. We've been using circuitry simply by putting objects on a breadboard and powering it through a battery, which is fantastic. Now we're going to put a little more control. Now we're going to power the objects on the board now through a controller. There are lots of controllers out there. This particular controller is called the Arduino. Not only will it give the objects power, but we can actually control them, whether they're off, on, bright, little bright, or less, but we have control over them. And I'll show you how to do that with the Arduino. So let's go back to our breadboard. Let's put this back out here. And let's put a few lights on the breadboard. Let's see, where are my lights? Okay, my LEDs are here. Let's put a red one here. And I'm going to space them out a little bit. Let's see, let's put another one here. Let's put this one 1, 2, 3, 4 over. And the next one, let's put that over 1, 2, 3, 4. And the reason why I'm spacing these is because when we actually do the projects physically, if the lights are all close together, we don't want to follow that model. We want them to spread out because it's hard to put the wires in. So, and I'm going to need resistors for this. And so I'm going to put a resistor that's going to kind of link this board right here to this board so we can actually power it up from here. Let's put a second resistor here and third resistor for this light here so we don't blow our lights. Let's change the color. Right now it's red. Let's turn this to yellow. And this right now is red. Let's turn that to blue. Okay. And before, let's kind of review what we did before. We had a battery and we wanted to turn on these lights. So the battery had negative power. So let's get a negative wire here and plug it right there. So all of this now right here has negative power from the battery. And we'll make sure that's black. Kind of help us remember that that's negative power. Then we'll take positive power and we'll start it here. We'll make that red. And we know that all of these little pins or these little ports here have now positive power. So let's give them negative power. Let's change to black. So this connection right here will connect a wire from here to here. So now this guy has negative power. The negative power will go from the battery here all the way down this part right here. You see how all those are lit up? That means there's a wire connecting all this. It'll go here, here, and see. Then again, these are lit up in circles, so that means the power will go from here to here, go across here through the resistor, and keep going up to the light. So this light will get negative power soon. Let's do the same thing for this. Let's give him negative power, and let's give him negative power. Okay, I also need positive power. Oh, I need to turn that red. Okay, so all this is positive power. So let's get some positive power from here and go way up here. And so now he'll get positive power. Connect from here way up to. Oops. Let me change this connection. Yeah, there we go. So now he has positive power. And let's connect the wire from here to here. And now he has positive power. And let's turn everything on. Let's see everything work. Start simulation. And yes, hey, everybody has power. Now, let's power this up a different way with our Arduino rather than a regular battery. So let's take the battery out. Let's delete that. And these wires here, we'll leave them though there. Okay, let's get an Arduino out. Okay, this is our Arduino. Let's back up a little bit and put this a little higher and put the Arduino there. All right, so first issue is we need negative power. On the Arduino, let's look at here. See this says ground right here? That is actually negative power. So we're going to get the negative power out of there. And then go here, 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 and put negative power right there. Let's make that black so we remember that's negative power. So now we got negative power once again to all of this here. So they all have negative power. Now, You see these pins right here, they go from 0 all the way up to 13. Let me show you those. Those are all positive power, okay? And also on the bottom, these analogs right here, these are all positive power right here. And these right here, the 33V and the 5V, those are all positive powers. There are lots of ways to get positive power. And I'll show you why we have all those. All right, so let's go get some positive power. Right now, he's trying to get positive power from here. I'm going to unplug this and drag this over. Yeah, and get positive power now from 8. So now he's going to get positive power from 8. I don't like that wire there. Let me bend it a little bit. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, stop it here. Let me delete that wire because I don't like it just stretching from here to here. Unless I drag my Arduino board here. Yeah, okay. I guess it's okay. Alright, so this one, I want him to get his positive power not from the breadboard, but directly from the Arduino pin number 7. And I want him to get his power, positive power, from pin number 6. There we go. Okay, now we need that to be red. Wait. He's still, I have to delete that. And I want to grab this pin. Come here. There we go. We want to go to 6. Okay, so the positive power is now coming out of the Arduino directly from the pins. So watch what happens when I start the simulation. You'll notice that none of the lights come on. That's because for the Arduino to give power or anything, it has to have instructions. So that means we need code. So I'm going to click here and see all this. We don't need this. So we're going to grab this. I'm going to put this in the garbage. And take this right here, put that in the garbage. Okay, so the code is clear. All right. I want to turn on pin 8. I have to actually give code. So this right here turns on pins. Oh, let's put that back. I'm going to go to code and text. All right, this is the code that's pre-set up for no matter what you start off with. This is what This is what it starts off with. I want to start using code. I'm going to use the block style. So we want pin. This will turn on the pin. And see how it added the code over here? Let's get rid of it real quick. Okay. Starting code. New code. See, that popped in and that popped in. So that represents this. All right. Let's... we can't see the model anymore, so let's make this a little smaller. So just blocks. Okay. So this is going to control a pin. And I want to control pin number 8. So I'm going to go down here. Say, pin number 8. What I want to do, I want it to go to high. High simply means on, whereas low means off. So I want pin 8 to be on. And so now let's start the simulation. And you can see that the red light comes on now. All right, let's stop simulation and let's add some more code. I want 7 to also come on, so we have a pin. Let's add that, and then let's turn that to 7, and it's set to high, so it's going to turn on. So start the simulation, and now we have those 2 lights. Instead of grabbing more pins here, I can go to the old pin and do a right click, and there's a duplication, and just click that, and I get a new set pin. And let's let this control number 6. Let's go to number 6 and have it on high, which turns it on. Start simulation, and now all the lights are on. So now I'm actually controlling the lights. So watch this. Let's turn this one to low. So number 7 is low. That means off. I start the simulation again, and this one in the middle, the yellow one, does not come on because it's set to low. Stop simulation. So turn it back to high. So the question is, how do we get these right here to be controlled by an actual Arduino board? Well, that'll be done in the next section. First, you have to learn how to actually connect this Arduino board to your computer, and that'll be what we'll discuss next. But this is how you turn on lights. Your project is to add 3 more lights to this board, so there'll be a total of 6, and have them controlled and turned on. So you're going to need to use more pins here, and you're going to need to use more programming to actually have a total of 6 lights to turn on when you start your simulation.